Heyo. Oh. What is dropping frame? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying. Sorry, I am trying to figure out.
I feel like I hear what most people say is that like the second one is their favorite, but I'm looking.
Hey, Raven. Could you hop into my stream really quick and let me know if it's chunky as fuck? All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure things out because I had to go back to an old graphics card. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted because I'm trying to frame rate issues because my graphics card died last night, so I'm using my old graphics card while it's being fixed. Yep, but fortunately it's still warranted. Yeah, yeah. Sure things aren't.
I had a graphics, not a graphics card scare, but I replaced a laptop recently, and the screen got like this weird banding effect on it. And I was like,
Oh.
oh, fuck. But it turned out it was just like the OS doing some sort of weird glitch. All I actually had to do to fix it was turn the brightness down to 0 and then turn it back up again.
Oh.
I built
It had
this
like persisted through multiple restarts too, so I was like, oh fuck, it's the hardware.
Oh
But
yeah,
no,
it's like
it was literally just the brightness setting. Like it got glitched out somehow.
God. I built this machine back in June, and I'm like still like terrified of like every weird thing that happens.
Yeah, that never stops.
Uh,
All right, looks like we're good to go.
Just no VTuber until I get my new thing back.
that's the catch.
I think that's what was. Yeah, that was dropping me to like 20 frames per second.
You gotta use the phone.
All right.
You good?
I'm just.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
cut it out.
I'm not doing anything anymore.
My macro is like toggling. God, okay, whatever. I'll mark tail manually. Okay.
All right. Let's go. 2. Puddle partners.
Build stand on Raya.
Over to yellow. Be behind the boss. On the safe side, we don't need to cross. One or three, then adjacent, then 1, then diagonal. One diagonal. Fight parties. Center. Blocks. In front. Tail is short, 1 hit, then cross. Starting by B. Zigzag, 2 jumps, then head towards 1, then over to 4. Up sprint. Wait for the second jump. Towards 1. Over to 4.
Ooh, that's a rare
What
one.
are you on?
I'm
What are you
sorry.
on?
Go
What
to
are you?
B.
No Alright,
B.
Rhea, you need to cover B.
I got my mind.
We have an extra bait?
Do we?
We should be.
No, we don't. We just have people dead.
I got onto my point. I just died from the pickup afterwards.
Um,
I got her in a minute.
okay.
Thank you for the ED. Sorry.
No problem.
On the side with 2. Group 1 close by C. Group 2 far by the wall. Ray, get across, get away from it. Take the tank buster over to 2.
Alice, that's a bad place to be.
You have bloodbath?
Yep.
Group 1 north, group 2 south. Group 1 by D, group 2 by B. Got too many people in group 1. Eight. Shit. Back front.
Nice work.
And
This
one.
might hurt a bit though.
Might hurt, yes.
Puddle partners.
I'm gonna AM to you.
Okay.
God damn it.
Be
have
behind.
to-
Be behind.
We need that bait dead.
Killer LB.
Killer
I'm LBing. No. Never mind, I got it first. Is this going on? Okay.
Okay. Find the 3. Go diagonal. Going to 3. Group 1 close. Group 2 far. Behind him. Knock back immune and mitigate. Watch out for the poison. Taking the tank buster over at 1. Light parties.
Healer groups, respect the mechanic.
I'm really sorry about that. I was making mistakes I hadn't made in
Deal.
months there.
It's no big deal. Wait, do I actually need these? Do not need necklace. I need. God, so many necklaces.
Useless item.
Yeah, no one wants it. Aiming and speed caster, and no one else. Oh, it's me. I'm the leader.
Met cities.
Nope, I'm back. I just got back.
Quick coffee refill.
That's too
God,
aggressive,
I
right?
can.
Could I
Machine of
propose that we
coffee.
go back? Can I propose that we go back to standard exchange 1? The uptime strat is cool, but we're not executing it consistently.
I
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
really
Okay.
rather not, but
It's
Do we want to take a vote, or do we want to just continue doing uptime?
what is the
killing
what's
people.
yeah what's the issue that people are having with it? Because the people we've been having die are dying to Core 6.0, and that's
Oh,
That is-
okay, sure.
Yeah,
I just figured it was less consistent, but if,
No, I think it
if
was.
that's the case, then it's fine. Yeah, let's keep. Okay, we'll keep doing the uptime one.
sorry.
Oh,
That's good
fine.
too.
We're going. So just to be clear, we are going to do the uptime version.
Yes.
Yes.
That's next. Next step is exchange. You ready? Support stack, DPS to the spread. Max melee.
That's
Sides.
Okay. I think I.
got 6 so.
Yeah, me too. That's all of our resers. Wipe it, please.
Did everyone just die to Core 6-0?
Yep.
I know I did. Yeah, it looks like everybody who died to Core 6-0. So it's all right. Let's go again.
Uh-huh.
30 seconds.
Oh, yep. Sure.
Oh.
Do a
Or
20
you can
second.
do 20 now.
20 now. I think Esther will still be all right, maybe.
No, I just overrode it.
Okay. Oh.
God, this game is chunky on this graphics card. I can visually see the difference. Makes me sad. Right, support stack, DPS spread. Sides are
Sides.
safe.
Good stuff.
Okay, much better.
Tank Buster's next. Transmission, Group 1 southwest, Group 2 southeast.
I'll move in
on the,
time.
wings on the outer line, snakes on the inner. Front back.
That's up.
I guess I was just being fancy.
Guess so.
This is Dark Dome, center up. Heading southwest towards DNC.
Was exchange too.
Yep. Supports northwest, DPS southeast. Stack markers go to the other corners.
I'm so good at this.
Oh shit, I have not stacked marker, but I made it.
Nice save.
I shouldn't have done that
Pink Buster. Group 1 west, Group 2 east. It's counterclockwise, Group 1 northeast, Group 2 southwest.
Alice, 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 Alice. Scary.
Dark Ashes, corners.
Sides, you say?
Sides. Remember for Cachexia, we're doing 8 north. Let's get her up
Thanks,
quick.
Serena.
Eight north, then 12s, then 16s, then 20s.
Bunnies are south. Still in the hitbox.
Step in.
20s in the hitbox, please.
Step in, 20. 8's in.
8s are next.
12, 16s. And switch sides. Try not to just run around during that mechanic, please.
I don't have a res for another 10 seconds.
Pink Buster's next. Cannot invuln this.
Have Alice.
Corners around the X's. Exchange 1 again. It's DPS stack, support spread. Front back.
Um,
Healer LB.
How did we all do that?
Great question. And we're gonna
Short.
be
Going to 1 or
One or
C.
C.
C? Across
Cross.
the corner. I can invuln this one.
Okay, cash 2.
You
Taylor,
will
you
have to
calling this or
resolve
am
it. You can.
Okay. Go to your appropriate side for snake or wing debuffs. Okay. We will be on the corners of the tethered X.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That killed all of us. You need to take them out.
Kaith,
I don't know
you
why
needed-
everybody
you
on the
needed
other
to
side
go
died.
because Kaith went north instead of south.
The AoE went to the wrong spot.
Oh, so I was doing it right.
No, you were doing it wrong.
stood
you killed our
behind
side,
us.
and the
Oh, no, so here's what happened. I saw Alice was north, and so I thought I was doing it wrong, and so I corrected myself into the wrong spot.
Remember,
Okay.
you're always moving 2 squares away from the stack, which is impossible in one direction and doable in another. So
I got it. Sorry.
Go again.
Watch your dance partner too.
all right, exchange 1. Support spread, DPS stack,
Sides are safe.
sides.
Okay, we need to wipe.
Yeah. I didn't make it far enough out in time.
Exchange. DPS stack, support spread.
Sides are safe.
Sides. Think Buster.
Sorry, didn't know that.
Well, we lived. LB
Transmission. Group 1 southwest, group 2 southeast. Wings on the outer line, snakes on the inner, sides first.
Sides are safe.
Oh, I think I DC'd.
Yeah, you're both falling.
Yep.
Both blowing.
I'm alive? Okay.
You're good.
I'll eat you.
Center.
Took a damage down, but you didn't take anything more serious. Center.
So go moving towards southwest between D and C. Exchange. Support northwest, DPS southeast. Stack markers get out. Think Buster.
Okay, nice.
Group 1 west, clockwise, group 1 northwest, group 2 southeast. Dark Ashes is next.
Sides are
Sides.
safe.
Eights north, then 12s, then 16s, then 20s.
I am the 8-second on this side, Alice. Please do not stand near me.
Someone's
Wait,
not an A.
Don't
Someone's not an A.
just run
That's
around.
the
Don't
fight.
just run around.
Yeah.
I got Alice.
Not to lose a bunch of people. Switch sides.
Wait, what? Alice, I raised you. How'd you die as soon as you got up?
The bait thing just hit me when I spawned back in.
That hits through Transcendence?
Yeah. I was getting up and it just spiked me and I died again.
Alright. Rhea, can you involve this?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna slow res. Oh, okay.
I have no mana.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Alright, around your corners. Try to go to your actual corners. You fit the people. Exchange.
We exchange one, right?
Yep. Support stack, DPS spread. Front back.
South. Cross.
Longer short tether. Long, we're going either A or B.
AB.
A.
Okay.
We have to share this one. Exit 2.
Okay, go to your appropriate side. Correct to your debuff.
One too many people on the snake side. Your debuff. You're on the right side. We have one too many on the snake side.
That's me. Okay, we're gonna stay on the corners of the non-tethered axe. Okay.
Down the middle.
Please.
People stacked on top of each other and did not stand apart in a little line.
People didn't turn
I
around
got hit by
either.
people's cleaves. There was nothing I could do.
Center. Heading towards southeast. Or, 3 and 4. No, this wasn't it. I'm so fucking stupid.
Fine,
Fine, just kill it. Just kill it. I have this.
East side. Front back.
Cross.
Tank buster. Jesus, I forgot how forgiving the DPS check on this fight is.
It's, yeah, kind of silly. Alright, kill it before the next time he has Dark Lord, because I don't have anything.
Oh,
A lot of mistakes there. Sorry. Does anybody still need the shines?
doesn't sound like it.
Checking the drop tracker. Okay. Nobody needs shines. I'm gonna put it as free for all.
Alright.
Sweet. Okay. Not our best P6. That's fine.
If you make a mistake and
Let me grab
like you're
some
in the
more food
wrong
here.
place for a mechanic, when you realize you're in the wrong place, just get out
Yeah,
of
don't
melee
correct it.
range, run out to run out to like the wall to make sure that there's no way you're gonna kill people. Don't just run around trying to find the place you're supposed to be.
Yeah,
Is that on
that's
3 different mechanics, that pull, that happened and caused deaths.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you, Serena. I already put myself down on the tracker as the person who got the alt shine. Okay, looks like we're ready to go for 7.
Remember, for famines, if you have a tether, you are not on the platform with the bulls that we start on.
Check.
There's a caster uptime famines that's very interesting that I don't think we should try it tonight, because I just want to get through this.
Yeah. Oh god.
Hmm?
I'm not used to the 30-second timer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Split.
Northeast. West. Bomb's coming. Support spread, DPS stack. Support stack, DPS spread. Back. Back. West. Together. Yak is south. DPS around the Yak. Group 1 southwest, group 2 southeast. Together. Feathers across, knock back immune when you get there. West. Minutes. Northwest. Support spread, DPS stack. Run across. Support stack, DPS spread. Mitigate Light of Life, run across. Report stack, DPS spread. Support spread, DPS stack.
I'll move.
Mitigate Light of Life, run back.
Okay. Master.
Northwest. Northwest corner. Going to the east. Famines. Find the platform with no bird. And starting from the platform with no bird, which is this platform, northeast, if you have a tether, you leave this platform. Support stay, DPS leave.
Nice work. Beautiful.
Car, please, over heels.
To the back for heals. Next is deaths. Yak is south. I was wrong. Red, you can come. I fucked up.
I'll be.
Yep.
Focus as soon as you can.
Floors, everything goes across. Matt, you can squish in a bit.
Out of that.
Remember, if you have the Minotaur with the ranged on your platform, you have to scooch over.
Sorry, I didn't know what side.
Away from the healer.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Just kill it.
East.
It was always right side, not left.
It's away from the healer. There's no it's
It's not a
random which
consistent
side.
right or left thing. It's just away from the
Sorry.
healer. Okay, Brine, I believe, is free. Twine. Who still needs twines?
Still need one.
Okay.
No,
I think this is
no.
raised twine then.
Did you not buy one
So
last week,
everybody else
Rhea?
reader pass.
But okay.
What was that?
Alright.
But you can buy twines with your books.
Okay. Do we want to take our break here, or do we want to go in for a bit and then take a break and then go back in?
I'd say break
Take a
here.
Heal.
Don't have to interrupt it later.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So back at 38.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad we got through Reclears as quickly as we did. We have spent. I know those weren't the cleanest, but we've spent more time on them in the past. So I think it's nice that we're already back to P8.
Okay. Yeah. Huge difference turning the I changed the graphic settings and the game's way less chunky.
Yay.
That's good.
I mean, it's wild to me because, like, I mean, I was using this 1080 Ti, like, a few months ago, and, like, I do not remember the game being that chunky on higher graphics.
You've been spoiled.
Yeah, but
by
you were
better
used to it, you
graphics.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you also changed other things that affect it since then, like other settings that...
What card are you working with now?
Well, I have a 1080 Ti in here. It's my old one. My 3080 Ti is being RMA'd. I was so annoyed. It's just like, hate when shit like that happens.
Mm-hmm. 2017. That is old.
1080?
Yeah.
Really? 2017? Just sworn it was. Oh, wait, Jesus, 2017 was almost fucking 6 years ago,
5
wasn't
years
it?
ago, yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm sitting here thinking like, it's not like 3 years old. What are you
No,
talking?
half a decade.
Sorry, I forgot about the like there were like 2 years there that I don't.
Oh, really?
I forgot
There was
about.
a 2-year time skip.
Yeah, we had the anime time skip in our life, so. Jeepers.
I think I might still be going through that.
No.
Running now on the standard graphics settings for laptops.
Jeez.
Lovely.
'Cause- I mean, I can run it on the standard for desktop. I'm curious
I
if
love this helmet, it's so silly.
I'm basically trying
It's
to figure out
so
if I can get it
cool. It's
low
so
enough
extra.
that I can use the VTuber model and not make my computer scream at me. Because
I've gotten it
it
into my
feels
head
dirty
that-
streaming without it now.
You're naked, Kale. Naked on live stream there.
I've
You're gonna
gotten
get
the-
banned.
I've gotten
Is
the nutty
invisible
idea.
and naked the same thing? I feel like they're different.
Those are different things. Anyway, Alice has been trying to say something for like
Sorry.
a minute and we've been cutting her off.
Oh, I was just gonna say I got the nutty idea to take the Vroids I made and like try to 3D print them into D&D miniatures.
Amazing.
So but I have to get a 3D printer first, so I'm gonna start looking up for one.
Are they really that cheap these days?
They're not
But
bad.
there's like a bunch of consumer versions.
They're not
They're
that
not
bad.
Great 3D printers,
and-
yeah.
And also, like, there's a lot of Black Friday sales coming up, so I'm probably gonna try to get something from that.
Like, I'm pretty sure if you want to get like a decent 3D printer for your home use to print like small models like that, you can get a decent one for probably in the range of like $200 to $400, like not even that much.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
they're crazy. They've gone down so much. Granted, if you want the big thing from what I've seen, and I mean Knights is probably would know better because he actually has a 3D printer, but from what I've seen, the big thing that costs extra is the size. As you go up in size, like being able to print bigger things, the
Yeah.
price goes
It gets
way
crazier.
up.
Yeah, I just want to do like miniatures and things like that. I was considering I want to get into like some 3D modeling and like just try to make stuff. and then
Oh
print it.
yeah.
Um,
I've been wanting to figure out how to do that kind of shit out for years now.
Yeah, because
Blender tutorials.
I was making a tabletop game with a friend of mine, like a mech one, and I wanted to see if we could like actually make the mechs and print them out, and I think that'd be really cool.
Okay. I am back to VTuber.
Oops, I left that playing.
I am surprised I know more on Death's Harvest. I was like, oh, I'm gonna run to my spot, and I was like, nope, I'm not a DPS. I'm a tank today. And Rhea followed me because I think she
Yeah.
was like, "Where the fuck are you going? Do I have this wrong?" And so then me and Rhea tried to fit 2 extra people on one of your platforms, and I think only like a few of us died. It could have been way worse.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what the worst part was?
What was the worst part?
My graphics card died while I was doing floor 80 through 90 of
Ah.
Heaven on High.
Oh,
No.
Heaven on high. Oh no.
That's whack.
So
That
that
sucks.
run got.
Were you feeling good about that run too?
I was feeling pretty decent about it. It's funny because so basically I got a run and cleared the boss on floor 80.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it 70?
Which one was it?
It wasn't the dog. I think it was the one
Not-
after the dog. Because I asked someone if there were any mechanic. Because I remember, so the dog was one that I had somebody told me a mechanic for, because I basically asked them, they kind of hinted at, there's a mechanic that you literally will die to the first time if you go in blind, like, and
I think that was me saying that.
well, you had mentioned, it asked me if I wanted the information. Then when I was doing the
Yeah.
run, my friend was like, "There straight up is."
Hey, by
like,
the way, this
yeah.
is like not what
And-
you expect. This is
yeah.
like not the world of darkness.
And so I
it's
was
the
like-
opposite of the world of darkness.
So basically, I was like, "Oh, okay, well, tell me the mechanic that will just insta kill me. I'll do everything else blind, but the thing that just like there's no way I'll get right the first time, and it would literally just mean I have to burn a raising to learn it. Like that,
Yeah.
that fine. Tell me that." So then I
Uh-huh.
cleared the doggo. Then I did another
Mhm.
set of floors, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What's the floor 80 boss?
Let's let me look at the handbook. I don't know how I've forgotten this already.
I may have stopped after 70.
Oh,
for that.
Fafnir.
Oh, yeah, no. So I killed Fafnir. So I killed Fafnir with 1 save, while my Aether pools, my highest Aether pool was 64. And I killed Fafnir.
How much time did you have left?
Not
Were you just
too
using a bunch
little.
of like debuffs?
I was using a lot of pomanders to get there.
Uh-huh.
So then when I killed it, I was like, all right, I'm leaving this save file for a while. I'm going to start a new one to gain more levels and then come back to it.
Right.
And then that one I ran all the way to 80, killed Fafnir again, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna move on. And then I was on
Well,
floor
that's
like,
not so bad then. If you
I was
still
on-
have one
yes,
in
I
the
s-
pocket.
but the problem is the one I have in the pocket was way worse off on pomanders.
Oh right.
But it's
yeah.
still, I mean, it's still fine. Like, it just sucked that like it was like 82, and then the worst part is because it was the graphics card failing, I could still hear everything. It was, I could still play, I could still hear, it just, I could see.
Like, oh, do I hear a patrol coming?
And I'm like trying to figure it out, trying desperately. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to shut my computer down and immediately turn it back on and see if I can get in before it like screws up. And then I shut it down, and then it just wouldn't boot back up because the graphics card was stopping the boot. Oh, well, okay, that's a dead run. But I still do have one sitting at 80, so it's not the end of the world. But I've been
You do
enjoying
really
it.
want pomanders for the 80 set though?
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Granted, I still need to do more of a run because I'm still only at like I'm not even at 80 for my
You're
Aether
not
pool
fully
yet.
full yet.
Yeah, and I think I sent a message about it. Like 71 through 80 with Aether pools in the 60s was terrifying.
I
Like,
can imagine.
it was awful.
Okay, check your food, check your potions, etc., etc.
Eat set, eat set.
Oh,
Alrighty, timers go.
Rest eternal.
why?
Holy
Ah.
shnikes.
Sorry, everyone. No, I
Okay.
pressed. I pressed
Oh, did
4
you,
instead of Control 4.
I'm just gonna go
Control
ahead
4
and
is
cancel this
Zoe,
countdown
is Toxicon.
and start a new one.
Okay. I did the range DPS thing despite being a healer.
Managed to wipe and get ready for another pull, all before the first countdown even finished.
That was a great first pull.
Fantastic first pull, everyone.
Honestly, I've had worse.
Phenomenal.
How?
Literally come into the instance and somebody walks into the wall.
It be like that sometimes.
I mean, it shouldn't,
Rest eternal.
but it do.
Depths of this prison.
No, I still got. Didn't really pull now.
That reach tail.
I do have emboldened.
Yes. Nobody got missed by anything.
Leave not but
In and
ash
spread.
your wake. Let sheep sorrow into your heart.
And fuck that pattern. This is a very mean pattern. I'm highly upset.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Snakes.
Snake out.
Get out, out.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. No one is flexing. Support on the southern corners, 3 and 4. DPS on the northern corners, 1 and 2.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west. DPS corners. Makes
Healing?
outer corners. And spread. Southeast, 3.
I shall see my wish
This will
fulfilled.
be dog.
Yep, dog. Knock back.
You will know my rage.
Flux. is coming up. Will be spread at the end of vents.
Perish in flame's embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
2 and 4. East is safe. Red.
Scrub.
Sorry.
South is safe. South is safe. Will be spread. Heal up and we can survive. In and spread.
Oh, that was really bad to do. Okay, sorry. I got somebody.
If you get me up, I can res.
Oh, I was too far away. God damn it. Okay.
I'm invulning to survive this.
Behold the
Okay, I'll try to
fruits
have
of
it
sacrifice.
queued for you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna die. I'm just
Oh.
invulning to survive the lead. Out, snake.
Out,
Snake
out.
2. Okay. Static snake positions. Alright, support will look at snakes first, DPS will look at snakes second. No tank flex, and melee are flexing. Look at the intercards. Intercards are safe, then support will look at snakes. Support at snakes. DPS at your snakes. Remember, melee are flexing. Melee, DPS. East-west, melee, DPS are flexing.
I have Rhea. I don't have Rhea. I don't have anyone.
Rhea.
Hello.
I got petrified.
We have
Sentinel.
a Gorgon. He's alive still.
Healer LB. And provoke as soon as you're up, because I'm gonna die.
I'll have you queued. No, I won't.
I will. Except I don't have any MP.
I'll get her.
I thought.
I
Okay.
shall see my
Dog
wish
knockback
fulfilled.
coming. Knockback coming. I fucked up. I'm gonna die again.
Wait. Now knockback. Rest in peace, tail.
You
Nope, I'm good.
will know my
Go north,
Wait,
A.
knockback.
Alright. Back at it again.
Partners. So we can
Be-
still win.
be crushed under
It'll be partners towards B. Partners towards B, then knockback from B, and we're finishing by A. Knockback from B,
Knockback. Knockback from here.
then black
Okay,
line
now
towards
by
A. And then over towards B.
That's fair enough.
Push
Do what you
got
can.
him. I have Rhea. Rhea.
This is the end.
Good first ball.
So what
Was that our
happened?
first?
Yeah. What happened on the... I mean, not technically, but it was our first actual pull.
Okay.
I mixed up stack and spread during fourth hold. That was what killed me and Esther, and it took us a very long time to get back up. And I think
Yeah,
that's
but
kind of
we
kept
had...
me there.
That could have been... We could have made it through that. It was the half the party dying on Snakes 2 that... Because we had 2 people die.
We
I got
were missing.
petrified somehow,
we were
too.
missing the global petrify on west side. I don't know what happened. to that.
It was me, but I just went to one of the snakes because I was the only one alive.
Does it reassign things if people die during the?
No.
Because we got petrified over on west side, and then our poison went off, and we instantly died.
Oh, wait, that means... If you got petrified on west side, that means you weren't missing it, they just weren't out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a But I don't think we were not petrified on east side, so
That's why I'm confused.
that is very confusing. Okay.
But I mean,
Let's
we
go
had two
down.
people die before we went split up for the snakes, is what got us. I wasn't sure what caused that.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, make sure that you're taking your poison near your black line and not on your mask. Or else you will kill other people.
Rest eternal in the dark depths of this prison.
Be spread.
Sear flesh from bone. Leave naught but ash in your wake.
Be out and spread.
Out of my sight. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knockback.
Knockback.
You will know my rage. Who's praying before a god?
Hello?
Ian,
Cecilia.
I mean, that was bullshit. Me and Rhea were there for a while.
And I was in the stack. I don't
Yeah,
know what
that,
to do.
that is... Do not know why you died there.
Me neither. Is what it is.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west. Support corners.
Temper heals.
Snakes, outer corners. And spread.
Oh, I'm lagging. Fuck. Okay.
I have res. I don't have res.
Northwest, one. I met Spotty's doing a slide.
I got Anna. No, yeah.
Whip it.
Yeah, I'm still.
Hey, he's still moving around.
I'm still in nested.
Yep, there he
flame
goes.
Shall
vipers
see my wish
on
fulfilled.
my screen.
Making his way downtown.
Alright, let's re-instance
Yeah.
and do whatever restarts we gotta. I want to make sure we're getting the most out of this lockout that we can.
Yeah.
Emma, did you want to restart, or are you just gonna hope the re-instance fixes it?
Well, I'm gonna have to exit the game. Oh, there goes everything. Okay, well.
Okay.
Okay, well, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything just went so fast.
I love
let
the
me restart my
catch up.
game.
That's one of those beautiful things that's happened in like every MMO. Like, there's no MMO I've not seen that happen with sometimes, and it's so.
You ever
funny
watch
every
those
time.
videos of a fireworks show that computer goes wrong and everything goes off at once?
Yeah.
God, yes.
That's fun shit. And they just fuck up replay mode.
Always love seeing sliding around, jumping around, doing the thing. Hello, knights. So I finally saw the mount,
Oh,
and I don't know if anyone
in the wild.
I don't know if anyone's not seen it yet, so I won't say what it is. But we'll say we literally were on our final pull. We had gone 35 minutes over raid time, like pushing our luck. Like our last pull, no matter what. We got the clear. And I was like really excited, and I mentioned that I wanted to see the mount. I wanted the person who got it to come over and show me the mount, because I hadn't seen it yet and I didn't know what it was. So then I zone out of the instance, and there was just someone sitting on the mount, literally on our front steps of our house, that totally unrelated, like just
Oh, wow.
so
like not even like a Twitch viewer.
and I was so like. I was so sure it was. I was like, "Oh, how'd you get here so fast?" And I was like, "Wait, no, this is totally unrelated." And then I thought, if we hadn't gotten the clear, and we had pushed that
And you
last,
zoned
like,
out
and
and I
spoiled
that,
zoned
that
out
would've
and
been the
spoiled it,
worst.
I would have been pissed. It was just so fortunate, and I'm super happy because, the mount, which I think is awesome, I was totally thrown off because of what it does. Because
Yeah.
the thing that I saw a glance of, I was like, well, what? That's not that.
That's not what it is.
Yeah.
And then you
And
realized.
so now, then I was like, so then I was confused. I was like, wait, then what's this mount? And they were like, oh no, it does this thing. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking great. I love the mount. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to have it.
I'm having difficulty, it seems, trying to get back into the game.
Of course.
Oh.
It's happened the other night, right? With when we were doing Criterion, I think.
Yeah, fucking Chicago internet, man.
At least it's not. At least it's not Texas, where they were just like, we're gonna be on a completely separate fucking grid.
Yeah, thank God.
Is
There
there
we go.
anybody in this group who doesn't know what the mount is? Do we still need to continue talking around it?
I'm pretty sure everyone here knows at this
I think
point.
everybody knows, and I just wanted to check.
I have opinions about the mount.
I think it's fucking cool, and I love it.
I completely hate it. I think it's like one of the worst raid mounts they've done.
Worst.
One of the
I
worst.
think you are objectively wrong on that.
Have you seen the thing that you can do on the mount?
How much? Oh, does anybody not know?
What?
I think we're
Do you mean
good
ske-
to
do
talk
you mean-
about it.
Do you mean scheduling, Serena? Okay, yeah, I think she means scheduling. So
I'm pretty sure people are gonna be gone for Thanksgiving.
I was assuming we're not here for Thanksgiving. I'm upstate next week, but I can raid on the laptop on Tuesday, but it might be a bit iffy.
I'm gonna be here playing Final Fantasy on Thanksgiving, so I don't know what.
Yeah.
But I'm
I'll
not
be
gonna.
around.
I'm not
If
gonna.
more people doing it
but-
on Tuesday, I will also be around.
I'm fine with
I'll be
people
around.
not wanting to raid on Thanksgiving, but
Okay, well, let's try to do stuff on Tuesday then, and then Thursday, if people are around and want to play, we can like put together a PF group or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do figure that there's going to be a lot of people not around on Thanksgiving. That's as much as I hate the holiday, other people don't, so that's fine.
My family's.
I'm
eating the
confused.
Thanksgiving
I'm
for
curious why you would hate the mount. I personally think it ties in with the theme of the raid. It's not something completely random like the shoe.
I mean, the
It has
shoe
a-
Well, well,
is
the
the
shoe-
shit.
The shoe
no,
is
I'm not saying the shoe's
technically
bad. I'm
part
not
of the
saying.
story.
I know, but I'm.
That mount not being the Titan go kart is such a mistake.
I mean,
And
that
I'm-
should have
and
been.
I'm gonna stand by
Yeah,
that.
the
that-
shoe was
sure.
like part of the story, so like okay, but yes, you're right. It should have been the Titan Go.
It should have been. It should have been the Tonka
Yeah.
truck. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, like, the map for here just didn't, like, speak to me. I'm not.
It's also
big on
an updated look to one of the
Check.
best mounts in the game, Alt-Royd.
Yeah, and I'm like so-so on that to begin with. Like, I
And
think it's just not
also,
my taste.
mounts
It's just not my
that
taste.
transform are fucking great.
I think the transforming bit is cool. I wish that the things it transformed to and from were more original.
Yeah, that's the part that
like,
gets me too. It's basically like a reskin mount that just
Reskins
transforms.
of two older mounts is less interesting than like if they had made something new. Anyway, let's go.
Should have given us Carbuncle.
They should have given us.
Should have given us Carbuncle.
Should have been like the more.
There will
well-known,
always
like,
be
grabbing
better
onto you.
options. There will always be better options. Carbuncle would have been the correct option. Horrible Phase 2 Hephaestus would have been a strange option, but one I would have been
Yeah.
happy about.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been pretty funny.
What it should be is the fucking tree.
Rest
Yeah, that's a good one.
The
too.
tree, I mean the tree from Phase 2 of Hephaestus that that isn't used for the mechanic and is completely ancillary, but it's still the best character in the game. When you combine two of the things, you can make a tree, and it's completely pointless.
Sear flesh from bone.
Unless you want to get your inner Bob Ross out and make it happen with the tree.
It'll be spread,
Leave naught but ash
out,
in
and
your
spread.
wake.
Out, Fred.
Out of my sight. Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Rocky backy.
You will know my rage.
I just hate this one first, less because of the mechanics and more because I have to throw out fucking 2 extra OGCDs during it. My fingers go crazy.
Who praying before a god?
I like dog first because it's easier to heal.
It really is.
It's unreal how much easier it is to heal.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East west. Supports corners. Birds in and stack with partners. Northwest, 1.
Next up is the Snakes one.
North.
I shall see my wish fulfilled.
Thanks.
Found Red Fox.
Getting slapped by the wiggly boy. Or girl, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what his arm identifies as.
Oh.
Neck.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flex. No one is flexing. Supports first on the north corners. 1 and 2. DPS on the south corners. 3 and 4. Away.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We should be fine though, right? 'Cause you already did.
Are we
this.
gonna be good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Just a Met needs to heal a little harder.
What's this about healing art? I do lords or babies.
My usual like six dash strat did not work this time.
Did you have poison first?
I hit poison.
Vents, yeah. Poison on the first set sucks. They'll be spread after vents.
And sate your boundless hunger.
South is safe.
South.
1 and 3. Spread. East is safe. Will be spread and out.
Servants rise.
Spread.
A fitting death.
Tank Buster.
Have res.
It's gonna be knockback, dog 2.
Behold
yet.
the fruits of sacrifice.
Now.
Back.
You will know
Go north,
my
A.
rage.
Number 2 minutes and potions will be after this. It'll be partners.
Be crushed underfoot.
Partners towards D. And we will finish by A. D is a knockback. Knockback from D. And then black line towards A. And then over to B.
Beautiful.
Potions in 2 minutes. A tank buster will be at A.
I got the res.
Okay.
Mine.
Sorry about that.
I'll take it off you, Rhea. And then take it
Do you have
back.
weakness?
Yeah, I'll do one straight.
We have to do snake
I
still.
shall see my wish
Out.
fulfilled.
Next 2. Out of the hitbox. Static snake positions. Support will look at snakes first, DPS will look at snakes second. No flex from tanks, no flex for anyone. Cardinals are safe, look at cardinals. And then supports will look at snakes, supports look at snakes. DPS, look at your snakes. North snakes. Trying to save it.
No, there's no saving it.
I think I'll be sometime save it, but
So if anyone there dies at all, it's just
No, we took
somebody didn't
petrified.
their snake. DPS missed their snake.
Oh.
we took like 2 billion damage from Breath of the Gorgon.
Knights, did I clip you on that? I shouldn't have. But
which
That was
snake
on
didn't get
my-
petrified.
the one at 1.
Yeah, northwest.
I somehow looked at a snake when I was looking at cardinals. I
Okay,
only got
so-
3 dodges instead of 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That doesn't, it's not a common occurrence, so I'm not gonna, something that, I say that, I mean, Knights doesn't usually the looking direction, so I don't, just move on.
Yeah.
Rest
Oh,
eternal
goddammit.
in the dark depths of this prison.
I don't know, but for once I got hit first, thank God.
Which is weird because I went to precast and instead pressed an instant cast button. So I don't know why the fuck that happened.
It'll be spread.
Sear flesh from bone.
This boss's first autos are cursed.
Tell me about it.
Leave naught but
Out
ash
and
in
spread.
your wake.
I'll back out, Plum. You don't have to go anywhere.
Sounds
Out
good.
of my sight.
I'm like cutting a little close, but we're fine.
Behold the fruits of sacrifice.
Knock back. Because we can't have nice things.
You will know my rage. Who's praying before a god?
Wait, come on.
Leave naught but ash in your wake.
East-west.
Oh god.
DPS corners. Tanks, outer corners.
Skills.
And spread. Southwest 4. Fucking APM at that point in the fight is ridiculous.
I shall see
Snakes
my
out.
wish fulfilled.
Support first, no flex. DPS second, no flexy. No one is a flex. Support first on corners 2 and 4. DPS on corners 1 and 3. Ranks coming up. Will be stack after vents.
Perish in flame's embrace. Go forth and sate your boundless hunger.
1 and 3. South is safe. Stacks.
Good try.
North is safe.
From fulgent
Then it will be
flame
out
my
and
servants
stacks.
rise. A fitting death.
Dog 2, get ready.
Fruits of sacrifice.
Knock back.
Knock back.
You will know my rage.
North A. It'll be partners.
Be crushed underfoot.
Partners towards B. B is not a knockback. Finish by A. Right here.
What?
Head towards A. Knock back to the black line by A. Knock back from A towards 3. Potions in 2 minutes. Tank Buster by A.
I shall see my
Snakes
wish
2 out of the
fulfilled.
hitbox. DPS will look at snakes first, support will look at snakes second. No one is flexing. Intercards are safe. Look at intercards first, then DPS will look at their snakes. DPS look at snakes. Supports look at snakes. North south, no flex.
Lovely.
Okay. LB and finish this bitch. Good job. That was really clean. We had some issues on dogs too, but nothing else.
Yeah, I just got faked out by the knockback. And I doubled.
I don't know
myself.
why I died on dogs.
I forgot to mitigate. That's my
Godhood
fault,
is
I'm sorry.
within my grasp. I need only reach.
We don't have to die. Oh. I was
Even
gonna say
should
we're all
my
alive.
vessel crumble,
Fun fact, do you want to know how absolutely
I
cursed
shall take hold
doing this fight,
of my reward.
if you're trying to parse on a Dragoon is? You can't wipe after phase 1. You have to go straight in phase 2 to do a parse
Why is
run.
that?
Because
Because
resources.
you go in with resources.
Yep. So I go in within a strong phase and have like a 28k opener.
Oh, that's awful. I hate that.
But yeah, there's a bunch of classes that it's better for, and so like you have to do parse, and if you wipe on the second phase, you have to reset the entire instance. It's just so cursed.
I think this guy has the right idea with the number of eyes on his body.
Yeah. Also his eye. Also his
Yeah,
his
when
tears
can I
are
get that
veins.
many eyes?
Yeah, I'm ready. Like, just slap them on. Get some
Honey,
inside
I
my
got
brain,
so
too.
many eyes. Eyes for days.
Now we'll wipe. Okay. Nice. Let me swap out our waymarks.
Yep. All right.
Would we like to rehearse a little bit of?
Yes. 1 second though. I am gonna change something on these markers. Rhea and me understand where the number 4 is right now. It's just the wall, so I don't think this will be an issue.
Sorry, hold on. Let me just double check something really quick before you swap them.
Okay, sorry.
Never mind. Go ahead. Make your changes.
I'm just trying to see if I guess I don't have it saved. Basically, this
Rhea,
is...
what questions do you have about High Concept 1? Because I might be able to answer them while we're waiting until to do waymark stuff.
I mean, that's literally all I'm changing.
Oh,
Okay, are we good?
Yeah. Basically, because on the second high concept, the 1 stack goes to there, so it's just The 3 stack goes on first high concept. The 1 stack goes to 1 on the second high concept.
Okay.
Just makes the markers essentially labeled.
Okay. High concept 1. What did we want to go over?
I just want to do a straight up rehearsal, if that's possible.
Think of high concept or of natural alignment?
High concept.
Okay. High concept 1 is a debuff suit mechanic. You will get a waymark that will either be an alpha, an A, a beta, a B, or a gamma, a little Y. Your duration of that will be short or long. I think it's like 8 or 28 seconds.
Yep.
If you have the short debuff, you go immediately to the appropriate waymark. A goes to A, B goes to B, Y goes to C. If you do not have one of those, you will have either a 3 stack, in which case you go to 3, or a 2 stack and you go to 2. If you have long alpha, you go to 2 stack. If you have long beta or gamma, you go to 3 stack.
Think of it as alpha is the northern marker, so it goes to the northernmost of the 2 stacks for the long.
Exactly. Then everything resolves. After everything resolves, there will be 2 towers in the middle. The people who have the color of the tower combine center and then soak towers. Everybody else moves center for healing and then dodges the room wide or the half room wide cleave that he's doing. Then long alpha beta gamma go to alpha beta gamma. The person who did not combine to soak a tower goes back to whatever waymark. So let's say that it was alpha and gamma who did it. Then the beta, short beta goes back to beta.
We refer to that as unused for this mechanic.
Yes, unused. 2 and 3 stack go to the 2 used waymarks. So in this example that I'm doing where beta was unused, the 2 stack goes to alpha and the 3 stack goes to gamma. And the way that we're doing that is 3 stack goes clockwise until it finds a used
counter.
1 and 2, or sorry, counterclockwise. 3 stack goes counterclockwise, 2 stack goes clockwise. Then after that, 4 towers will appear, but we now have 2 people with each of the color combinations. So
if you had
people who had the short debuffs combine north, and people who have the long debuffs combine south, and then they each soak 2 pairs of towers.
And
did I get that right?
Yes, and for reference, short includes the 1 person who was unused, that was the short debuff originally, and the 2 people who had what are called splices, which are the 2 and 3 stacks. So the shorts go to the north set, the longs go to the south set, and only 2 of you will combine. But the moment the moment you get your things, before you even see what color the tower is, start moving towards the position, and then if it's not yours, just stop and don't merge.
And there will also be another half room wide cleave at that point.
Yes. Every time we soak towers, there will be a half room cleave, so you can only be on half the arena.
Any questions about that mechanic?
Okay.
I'm glad that helped. Let's go again. When to skip or not?
Skip.
I don't understand. What do you mean by skip? Oh, it's whichever. So 2 of the colors combined to soak the first set of towers. The unused one
and
is
I
just
will,
whichever color didn't.
I will call it out. I will say like beta unused. So if I say beta unused, that means that the 2 and 3 have to go to A and C. If I say gamma unused, the 2 and 3 have to go to A and B. If I say alpha unused, they have to go to B and C. And it's literally just clockwise or counterclockwise from the marker you were just standing on, 2 or 3.
Okay, let's go see it.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna do 20 seconds just because we need it for.
Yes, Dark.
Yep, I know we haven't done it yet.
Nothing to be sorry for.
If we can consistently be getting merging and soaking the first tower, I'll be happy to. Then we can focus. Like that is the first hurdle. Let's soak a set of towers without wiping. Like that's
Receive obedience and be honored!
Back up, please.
I think I got my cooldowns correct, but I might have fucked it up, in which case I will die if I did. Ooh, I did fuck it up, but I lived. Alright, NA coming up. Rhea and Logoff up front. And I took the marker away, but it's literally just up to the wall. Alright, and we will be baiting into spread the clocks we set up. Wait. Stack on the right.
Right.
Stack. Serena, stack.
Serena, stack.
NA's to 4. Ice, front row ice.
Front row
Knights is
ice.
flexi. Second row fire. No, we had a double bait on the east side.
Yeah. The back
Tanks
people
up
did
front.
not go far enough back. Hi, Rhea. I'm also going to die.
It's a wipe. You can't get everyone up for high concept.
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
I appreciate it, but I'm going to just decline this res.
Uh,
Blower.
so yeah, remember on the DPS side, and again, DPS, you didn't do anything wrong on the DPS east side, but remember, whoever's in can be like pretty far. They can be like all the way up to here, and they'll still soak the fire. And then that way, it's less likely that you'll be further than someone who is at the wall.
Yeah. It was the
Yeah.
it was the middle team.
The
that
middle
was
team
super
wasn't
far.
far enough, but I'm just saying, like, I saw that the two on the DPS side that were like here and here. You can be like all the way to here on the inner person, the outer person on the line. Like this spread, what me and Knights are, is good.
Alright. Let's get our countdown.
And then Rhea, I forgot to, but we just move up to the wall after that, after natural alignment.
My natural instincts are definitely to like stack as tightly as possible.
Yep, absolutely.
Just because I'm like, oh, that'll make it easier to heal. Do we have a nascent plus corundum situation going on again?
We can trade them, but right now I'm using it at very specific times.
I am
for
noticing
myself.
that Rhea is nascent taking it. That is why I asked.
Oh, okay. Rhea, do you usually nascent me? I can trade it. I just have. I'll have to
Yeah,
make sure
it's,
you.
it's beneficial for us to.
Yes,
do it that way.
it just Rhea has to know very specific times for her to give it to me rather than when she
alignment
normally.
is on Knights and Alice.
Knights and Alice. It's gonna be bait into stack at 4. And then it will be spread on the left. NAs to 4. Front row ice. You cannot wait that long. Second row fire. Serena, you need to go back to the DPS.
Where's my...
Tank autos up front, all the way up front. My buster. Or sorry, no, we both, but we both. Sorry, I said it wrong. We stack after.
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
Got Alice.
I think we might be okay.
Go to spots. Go to spots. We can pretend
spots
like
anyway.
it'll work. Alice, just go to Alpha. Never mind.
Okay, we had a short letter in the stacks.
I just don't think that we'll back in time because of the death.
It doesn't
But,
matter if people are dead. Go to your spots anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's get a countdown now.
Like, unless we've
What were
got
you
a
gonna
cold
say?
wipe, like, priority for the movement.
I mean, you just need to be in your position. Like you were running around in the front of the boss. Like you have to. There's no reason to be running around there. Like you can't. Like I don't know where you were going. Essentially, sorry.
What do you mean by priority for the movement?
Okay, you know how I like fire stack Thal sometimes in the back, or like I will
Yes,
take
so
ice.
you are only going to the back for fire if tanks and healers have natural alignment.
So
That's the
DPS.
only time.
Okay.
That's the
Alright.
only time you will ever go to the back, is if it's fire and tanks and healers have natural alignment. All of the other times you are at the you are on the west or the east side, the right.
I thought I was always going. Okay.
You are on the right, the east side, unless it is fire and tanks and healers have natural alignment. That's the only exception you need to worry about.
Receive only death and be honored.
Much more even, thank you.
Well, I mean, I don't use Corundum yet.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It was all in my head.
It's really hard to trade here just because I have to use incredibly specific things for the beginning.
Oh, no, that's fine. You do you. Alright, alignment is on DPS.
Well, Serena's got alignment, so I am flexing for ice and it's bait into stack at 4. Then spread on the right. I will be flexing for ice, and tanks will be in the middle for fire. Front row ice. Second row fire. Raid wide. Tanks up front.
Tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out, tanks out! Ow!
You got Alice.
Okay, split busters, and then we come back in and stack together after. I would save Nascent for yourself, just because it's not going to be feasible for me to juggling Corundum.
The thing is that if she Nascents you, even if you're not corrupt, sorry, never mind, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. We had a...
I may have been too slow there. I was
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
we somebody in one. I was the 3 stack, but we also had a short defamation. It looked like.
I think the defamation went off because I died, because I had a
Oh.
long defamation.
Okay. Here,
I
let me
think we
look at
just
the
didn't
recap
have
really
enough
quick.
people in the 3 stack.
Yeah, I was trying to get one more heal out.
Nope, you don't need to.
Okay.
Alright, let's go again.
I know the thing with Nascent is more efficient, but just use it on yourself because it's really fucking wonky how the timings of what I'm using it to survive. And we're using invulns on the first tank buster and stuff.
Not in love with that because it means we lose a nascent's worth of free healing
Okay.
every 30 seconds, but...
I mean, most of the nascents are being used on DPS anyway, or they should be, during, like, natural alignments and stuff.
Are you doing that?
No.
Okay, we should be, during natural alignments, we should be dropping our nascents and Heart of Corundums on DPS, who have the natural alignments dot.
Alright, Lester's. Okay, I got tail.
I'm just gonna say no, I can't do the Corundum thing, because I will fuck it up.
My will is absolute.
Bait into spread. Stack on the right.
Right? Are we stacking on D or 4?
Yep, D. The middle point of where we all spread from. It's gonna
Getting
be.
Emmet.
It's gonna be wipe. It's fire front row.
Over. Okay.
Oh. People
Sorry,
baited
I'm gonna
fire
take a
front.
second to explain why I can't do the Corundum thing because it's bothering me. Basically,
It's fine,
it's
no.
literally just I would have to relearn my rotation and my cooldown stuff, and
okay,
have
it's
to
okay.
be calling out to Freya exactly like seconds before it's time to Corundum.
That's fine. That's fine.
And also, it just would not work because Nascent doesn't heal, doesn't do the instant heal from when you drop below 50% health. So I would have to change my mitigation plan,
Yeah.
like throughout
It
the
would
entire
require
fight.
changing the plan. It's fine. That's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal.
Receive only death and be honored.
Okay, tanks forward. Everybody else stack on D.
And Serena up front. I'm flexing for ice. Tanks are middle for fire. It's bait into spread.
We will stack up on D after.
Stack on the left. NAs to 4. Front row fire. Second row ice. Grade wide, tanks up
Tanks
front.
forward, tanks forward, tanks forward. Nice work.
Stack.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
Okay. Greens combined.
Okay,
That's alpha and
greens.
beta combined. Gamma is unused. You have to combine in the middle. Right side of the boss, right side of the boss. You have to... you run to the middle the instant that you've gone off.
Yep. If you're combining, what you do is you stack in the very center of the arena.
Don't try and run
like,
to the person. Like, Knights, I
on
know.
D.
I know you were running over there to combine. Stay middle. If the person doesn't get there, that's on them, not on you. But it's super finicky because you have to be really close. So if you are trying to adjust for them, you'll do what the two of you were just doing there as you move towards the middle and constantly breaking your tether. And then it'll be too late. So just go to the middle.
And we want it to be that finicky because there are times later when we're going to have to stand near each other and not combine.
Yep. The moment you go off, even if you're not going to be the one eventually combining, you don't need to know that yet. I'm at B. I blow up. I start running towards the center, and as I'm running there, check if your color matches the tower, and if it doesn't, just stop. If it does, continue. And then you combine on D. But positioning was correct, I believe.
Yeah, we were correct for the first set of things.
Assuming,
Correct enough.
Serena, you had long alpha, right? Because I saw you went to 2. Okay, then position is correct.
Receive only death and be honored.
Tanks up front.
My will is absolute.
It's gonna be bait into stack at 4. Knights is flexing for ice. Spread on the left. Knights will flex for ice, and melee DPS are middle for fire. NAs to 4. Front row ice. Second row fire. Grid wide, tanks up front.
Forward.
The cluster and then stack back up.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
High concept.
I have long alpha, so we had too many people in the 2 stack.
I had the 2 marker.
So who was the other person there?
Alice was there. Alice,
Oh,
which
I
marker did you have?
had long beta. Was that
So you
just
you
a
have to go to
You were
3.
supposed to be to 3. Yep, only long alpha goes to 2.
Only 2 people.
Okay.
2 on 2, 3 on
Stack
3.
and long alpha go to 2. Beta and gamma go to 3.
Got it. Okay, sorry about that.
I was gonna be like, there's like a 3-page invite.
Receive only death and be honored. My will is absolute.
Bait into stack at 4. Spread on the right. And ace to 4. Second row ice. Front row fire. Tanks middle for fire. Group up on 4. Tanks at the wall.
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
I have long alpha again.
Okay, it's purple, so alpha unused. Reyes, combine with me.
Everyone
Right.
else should be middle.
Right side, right
Right
side.
side.
You gotta be quicker to getting to the center. The moment you go off,
So-
you're running to the center.
Yeah, everybody else is standing like vaguely center while that stuff is happening so that we can react.
Literally everyone should run to the middle there. The only person who can't go dead ass on D is the one person who isn't merging. But they can be 2 steps to the side of D.
Okay.
Just don't touch a tower, because the tower kills you. Like, it'll kill you if you don't
It does?
have...
Oh my god.
It puts a dot on you if you go in it without the right thing.
Gross.
Really?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Because we definitely got by the wide cleave there.
We also didn't soak the towers.
Were they? That was the time that they have. I thought they had.
Yeah,
the time
that's all.
God.
You have to go straight to center as soon as you get your thing over your head.
Gross.
And like you can even go center as the wrong person, start merging, and then step out. Like it doesn't matter if you get to center and you're not the right person. Just make sure everyone goes center.
No.
Right, Serena?
My will is absolute!
8 into stack at 4. And it will be spread on the right. And ace to 4. I'm flexing for ice. Second row ice. Tanks will be middle for fire. Front row fire. Grade wide, tanks up front.
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
Alright, run to the middle. We can still do it. You guys combine. Run to the middle. Run to the middle. Left side. You have to run to the middle. Left side of the boss.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, towers are gonna kill us. Yeah. So in that case, people who had the colors needed to come middle right away.
Not even just every single person go to D.
Yeah.
There's no one who shouldn't go to
Yeah.
D. And then on the way, one of you from A, B, or C will just not go all the way. They'll go all but like a step away.
Who check, by the way?
No, D. No, the middle. Like you
Combine
just
on D. Yes.
Because you have to then split up into the towers, so you want to be in the middle of the two towers.
The people who are having the separate sets of towers, that's for the second set.
Ray and log off.
My will is absolute.
Bait into spread. And then stack right. And ace to 4. Second row ice. Front row fire. Melee DPS are in the middle for fire. Tanks up front. Everyone else 4 are behind.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
Rejoicers. Okay. Run towards D. Run to D. It's blue, so beta will stay out. Beta stay out. Kite stay out. Right side.
right.
Go to
Okay,
towers.
blue soak, blue soak, blue soak.
You have to go to your towers.
Almost.
So as soon as you've combined, you have to go to your tower. Yes. So you had to go to your tower.
As soon as you see the blue animal over your head. Yes. Yes.
Well, go to whichever tower you are. So how the towers go is you combine at D, and then whoever was alpha goes north, whoever was gamma goes south, and if one of the people who combined was beta, that time they weren't, but if they were, they go opposite. So they flex. So
They flex, yeah.
if it's an alpha and a beta, beta will go south. If it's a gamma and a beta, beta will go north.
So in that case, I think you would have gone north.
Yeah, A north, gamma south in that case.
Let's go.
Yeah, you did combine. It's just after
You
you
did combine.
combined, you have to go to, yeah.
You were just barely didn't make it.
So you did combine. You did step 1. It's just then there is step 2, which is go to the tower.
Receive only death and be honored.
It's a GCB early on. I have my mitigation. I am scared.
You'll be okay. Got you.
It might last.
Nope, that did not help.
Yeah, it was Rampart that fell off, which is 20%.
Yeah, 20%.
Alright, Kythe and Plum. I'm flexing for ice. Tanks are middle for fire. Bait into stack at 4. Spread on the right. And ace to 4. Front row ice. Second row fire. Tanks up front.
Tanks forward, tanks forward. Knights missed like all of the mitigation there, I'm not sure why. Just furthest out.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you two both take both hits?
Yeah, that was me. I straight up just didn't see the cast bar, and I was like waiting for it to start to pop my mitigation, but it had apparently already happened.
Okay. It's all good.
I love this. Only thing I don't like about this fight is the really creepy eyeballs floating through space staring at us.
They're just saying hello. They're just floating on by, having a good time.
They just looked at the sign and they were like, you know what, this doesn't have enough eyeballs. We need more eyeballs here.
My insight has increased.
The better to see you with.
They're just fans of Bloodborne, is all. They want eyes.
Who isn't?
Met and me.
My will is absolute.
Have a quick met.
Yeah.
Bait into spread. Bait into spread. Stack on the right.
Right?
Bad thing is, it only actually does something for you, Emmet, if you drop below 50%. NA's to 4. Front row fire. Melee DPS middle for fire. Second row ice. Tanks up front. Grade wide.
Odd.
Cluster. And stack back up.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
And partakers. Alright, run towards D. It's green, so Gamma is unused. A and B combine in the middle. Right side.
Right side?
Alpha go north, Beta go south. Stand near your tower on the right side of it. Okay.
Okay.
Go longs, go to your spots. People who combined, go northwest.
If you combined, you just go north.
Okay.
Or you just go, sorry, you go to the 2-3 area.
Okay.
And
So
those
if
of
you-
so who were our alpha and beta there that did that correctly, by the way? Thumbs up. Was Rhea and who was alpha?
Serena.
Right. So okay. So Serena and Rhea, you guys, since you soaked a tower, you guys just go up to the northwest area by the 1, 2, and 3 markers, and you just fuck off for the rest of the mechanic. You're done.
Hang out.
Yeah. You can't get close to each other though, or you will merge again and explode.
It doesn't matter which one you're going to, you just need to not be close to
Yeah,
each other.
anywhere in that corner is fine. And then after the defamations go off again, you're gonna go back middle and go left or right to dodge again. But yeah, you're done with the rest of the mechanic at that point. Everybody's gonna soak one set of towers, except for 2 people who will just they'll do their own thing at the very end. All right, let's keep going. But yeah, so as soon as those towers get soaked, the long alpha, beta, gamma head to your positions, and in that case, I was the unused, so I would go back to gamma, and the 2 stack would have gone to A, The 3 stack would have gone to B.
Receive only death and be honored.
Well, at least this fight has one thing going for it, which is that this man does not start doing his autos as soon as his first phase did. Could you imagine?
It'd be awful. It'd be a raid wide. You'd have to start the fight with tanks on like the west and raid on the east.
My goodness.
Very predictable with his autos in the second half.
Yeah.
I hate the arm. I hate the arm they come out of though. It's all scriggly. It has too many elbows. Plum and Knights up front.
My will is absolute.
I hate it. I have an extra elbow.
Bait into spread. Bait into spread. Stack on
I'm
the
so
left.
sorry, Shell.
Fortunately, that's going to be very unlikely.
Yep, no, that's it. Alright, warp it up.
It's
Sorry, I went slightly off angle.
all good. Yeah,
I
it's
went
it's
too long
hard
for
to
me,
survive that. You can actually, so for that, you can dash like to your northeast corner. Like, going further is not going to hurt anyone. So you want to use your
True.
your
That's true.
your bamf out and then bamf back
Yeah.
in when it's
I'm
time
sorry,
for
I
stack.
usually angle that better. I don't know.
No,
why.
you're good. You're good. I really hope a chunk of my monthly subscription went towards the therapy the artist in charge of this boss desperately needs.
Receive only death and be
I
honored.
think they are a well-adjusted human being.
I think
Loved
they
every
are the
second of this. I think they're fine.
They're a fantastic artist, but there's something going on in there.
It's just like Resident Evil.
It's fine.
Yeah, and I feel the same way about the Resident Evil artists. Amazing at what they do. Something happened along the way.
The manga artist Junji Ito. They're
I-
just a fan of them.
Yeah, and he's a lunatic. How many eyes? Yes.
Hey, it's Alice.
Yep, Alice and Plum. Bait into stack at 4. Bait into stack. Spread on the left. And ace to 4. Second row fire. Tanks middle.
Back.
Front row ice. Tanks up front. Rhea. Gotten again.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
Rejoice and partake of his gift.
I'd rather not, thanks.
It's all floppy though, look.
Oh boy.
Alright. Head towards D. It's purple, so it will be alpha unused. Combine. Left side. Left side. Gotta have combined already.
You
Purple's
guys
in
aren't
the
combining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing people running towards the middle and then stopping before they're there. Run to the middle. Just run in.
There's a lot of like.
Because I needed
yeah.
to not participate in the combination.
No, yeah,
So
that
was
but
why I stopped.
but every
There's a
time
lot of
every
people, like-
time I'm seeing like all 3 are stopping. Run in.
There's a
'cause-
lot of people that look like they're confused about where they're going. Literally, just be in the.
Yeah. Because the thing is,
Where
you
you're
can
going at that point
all
is
3
D.
markers can run into D and then like wait half a second. Then the one that's supposed to get out can walk out, and you won't have fucked anything up. So like, better to run to D and then get out than to not run to D. forgot to ask, do we have any colorblind people in here? Because that
Don't
does
think
make
so.
this mechanic very difficult. And I
God, what a nightmare.
had 2 in Trusty. And
I mean,
yes.
obviously, it's doable. People
It's
can have
doable, but I just realized
It sucks.
if you are colorblind and I didn't realize it, we just need to be more helpful with making sure that you get to the right spot. Like, it is not a colorblind person's fault if they're literally having trouble seeing it. Bait into
Great,
spread.
to spread.
Stack on the left. And ace to 4. I'm flexing for ice. Tank's middle for fire. Ice, second row ice. Front row fire. Tanks up front.
I have the res.
I'm just gonna do this because I messed up my mitigation, so good.
I had to get my one fumble of teleport into the arena
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
second winding myself.
I think I have the res left.
Alright. Okay, run to D. It's blue, so beta's unused. A and gamma combine. Left side,
Side.
go to towers.
Beautiful. Skip beta.
Beta was unused, yep.
Fuck, I was too slow on that. God.
So Plum and Ray, I think? Who was the other fish? So Serena, where I didn't see where Serena was, but Plum, you need to go to the northwest there. Okay, so you were good. Yeah.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you've got once you've made an animal, you are going to dodge everyone's explosions. So the
You can
two,
just
the
hang out in
one,
the
yeah,
2-3 area.
the 1, 2, and 3 area are safe from the explosions. It looked like
I didn't make
One
anyone
caveat is
explode
don't-
that time, did I?
well, because you got hit by a defamation, you exploded and killed them.
Okay.
Because if
Right,
you,
the
That
question
wouldn't
so
have
where do you
happened
go
if I was
after
over
the-
there?
correct, because if you
Yeah.
have an animal concept,
So-
you explode if you get hit by defamation.
So Rhea, the first thing that you do is you go middle for heals.
Okay.
The second thing that you do is you proceed clockwise around the arena until you find a waymark for the long explosions that only has one person on it. So in that case, beta was the unused.
So it would've been
so you
alpha.
would have gone to alpha.
Okay.
The rest. So in that case, you would have gone to alpha, but in some cases, you'll be going to beta if you're 2 or elsewhere.
For me,
My will is absolute!
8 into stack. Spread on the left. And ace to 4. Front row ice. Second row fire. Melee DPS have fire bait in the middle. Second row kite.
Second row.
It's okay, just one person. Tanks up front.
shall partake of my gift!
Okay. Everyone run to D. They're blue, so beta's unused. Alpha and gamma combine. Left side, alpha north, gamma south. Then dodge your... So beta's unused. There'll be 2 people at each corner. Okay. Long debuff south. Long debuff south. Splices and short debuffs north. Left side, purple combine. Kythe... Okay, you can't just combine willy-nilly. You have to go long debuff south, short debuffs north. Because if you just saw Kythe and Knights, you combined, you both had purple, but you made a snake because of the priority system. The reason we do long debuffs south and short debuffs north is that it will never ever fuck up like that. You'll never have to worry about the priority system.
I think you just switched it around. Where are long debuffs going?
South.
Okay.
Long debuffs south, short debuffs north. The 2 and 3 stack count as short debuffs.
2 and 3 stack and the unused splice person are the shorts that go north.
Yes.
And don't run around and try and combine on the sides, because you might be trying to combine with the wrong person, and if you combine with the wrong person, you're screwing things.
Yes.
Yep.
So the people who combined and soaked the first towers, we do not have to do anything for the second set of towers.
So I think Knights, what did you have? What was your debuff originally? Short B. Okay, so you would have been combining with me north. Kythe, I assume that means you were a long something.
I was a long buff, so I should have.
She would, yes.
South.
With me.
So this is where
Okay.
the spot you would go to is you run just between the. It's the same thing where like how we run to D and the people combine. You run.
Between the
sets of towers.
So
Yeah.
like, okay.
Somewhere around like here-ish.
And then we both just split into the 2 towers down here after we make
Yep.
our animal.
Using the exact same priority. Alpha takes the northern one. Gamma takes the southern. Beta
Vice
flexes.
versa.
Yep.
And that's the
And
intent.
Serena, we did our part completely correctly.
Yep. And then if we
so
soak,
we were
so
fine.
if we merge there and we soak those 4 towers, while dodging the left or right cleave, and then we just don't stand near each other for about 3 seconds, we've completed high concept.
Yay.
Yep. The only thing, Serena, that you and I had left to do in that march was just dodge the cleave.
It was literally dodge the cleave and don't merge.
We had already successfully not merged.
Oh yeah, did your thing fell off already?
Yeah.
Oh, then you were 100% done with the mechanic. You guys killed it.
Literally just had to dodge a cleave. That was all.
It is. There's a ton of moving parts. It is not actually a super complicated thing when you get down. And everything you're learning for this mechanic just it helps you with the next
Yeah,
one.
hold it in your mind. We're gonna need to use it. It's a friend that will help us later.
The surprise tool?
The beauty
Yeah,
is on the second one, you just combine, and like you always are combining in the same place. There's no way. Right, bait into stack. And then spread on the left.
Sorry.
Oh, it's a wipe. I didn't realize we had a death. Yeah. That's the order that sucks, because it just puts one of the spreads on an NA person, which is guaranteed
That
death.
sucks. Yep. If only I was playing Scholar, then I wouldn't have to constantly manually retarget my fairy.
Rhea, you know what? Reasonable and fair.
Oh no.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for that one.
Who could?
Well, I'm not really very good at blaming people.
I'm great at blaming people, but
You're supposed to agree with me. It was just like, oh yeah, Cecilia's super mean.
Calls it as I sees it.
Ah, can't deny it.
I love playing the potion mixing game.
Oh.
Yeah, high concept.
Right, the knights.
Oh, goddammit.
I just like the fucking line an alien concept invades your mind.
It's wonderful. I had that happen a lot.
Bait into
Where are we going?
spread. Bait into spread.
Oh, sorry, whoever has to spread north.
Stack on the right. I made it. Just made some sounds while I did.
I didn't hear any sounds, so it's fine.
Okay. NA to 4. Second row ice. Front row fire. Thanks up front.
Got NA down pretty clean though.
Yeah, I'm super happy. I'm super freaking happy with NA progress. Like,
Not what's wrong with me? Oh, actually, no, this is perfect.
because NA2 is literally the same thing as NA1, so if you can do NA1, you've already learned NA2.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhea. I'm bad and stupid. Thank you for living.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Beat up a lot there.
I don't understand.
What happened?
I got distracted by tail not coming towards me, so that's.
But you did it right. You survived.
Patience.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no, that's
Didn't-
that.
Yeah, but our mitigation didn't fall off. I don't know why we all died to high concept.
I didn't use mine.
Yeah, okay. So
distracted.
that's on me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like so impressed you managed to live somehow. Don't know how you did. So I wasn't expecting the wipe. Fair enough. Okay. I apologize.
We got time for a couple more good pulls.
The single auto and it's so hard to win. Thinking about Pluto.
It's so funny to me that like every other tank buster this entire tier has had a huge bleed attached to it, and this is the one that doesn't.
The bleed is the autos.
I know.
So Met and Rhea bait into stack. And then spread on the right. And ace to 4. Front row ice. Second row fire, melee or middle for fire. Thanks up front. I won't leave you in the dust this time, Rhea.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm coming, Rhea.
Rejoice and partake of my gift.
Okay. Should we get all our party mid on this? Yes.
Okay, running in. It's blue. Beta's unused. Alpha and gamma combine. Alpha go north. Gamma go south. Left side. Left side. So towers. Left side. All right. Dodge deformations. 2 stack to A. Purple. It's purple. Left side.
Soak towers.
Damn it, that was fuck.
You guys made a fish.
Yeah. I clearly don't know my colors.
So what I saw there was the two purples were trying to get to each other on either side of the middle tower. Fuck that shit. Just go to the spot in the middle of the towers so that
Yeah.
the only way you don't combine is if the other person doesn't go there. Don't try to get to them, just go to the spot.
Yep. The place, whenever you're combining, the place you will combine is between the two towers that you are combining to soak. Lungs
Yep.
are south for the second combo, yes.
Yep. I was supposed to go north, but I stupid.
If I was in the right spot, I just combined with the wrong person there. Okay.
I made a fish.
Which of the two south ones? I don't understand.
There are
Did you just get killed by the
so
cave, Alice?
so
The south
I
people did it
yeah.
correctly.
The south people did not. I went to the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
And I realize that now because I'm an idiot. So
Alright.
honestly,
I
I
had
can't.
long alpha, but I didn't have a color that needed to combine,
Correct.
so I successfully avoided combination.
Yeah.
But
It should have been long gamma and long beta should have combined south, but I was dumb and went combined.
okay, that's fine. We'll do it again.
I'm realizing that now. Shit.
Stop.
Bait into stack. And we will spread on the right. NAs to 4. I'm flexing for ice. Tanks middle for fire. Front row fire. Second row ice. You guys need to be on the line, by the way. Just tanks up front.
Rejoice and partake of my gift!
Get to D, it's green. Gamma's unused. Alpha and beta combine. Left side.
Left
Alpha
side.
go north, beta go south. Left side. Alright, and head to your
Skip gamma.
spots. Skip gamma, yep. Okay. Greens. So, Serena, go to your spot, even though you don't have a person to combine with. Go to your spot, Serena. Go to your spot, Serena. Okay. No, go to the spot, go to... Yeah. So,
Serena, your spot is between the two north towers.
stop looking for your person you're combining for. Just go to your position. The person you were combining for didn't get their buff.
You're fine.
You're fine. I'm just saying, like, yeah, like,
Yeah. So the person who should have gotten that buff was one of the stacks.
it was, Kythe did not go to, a corner. So Kythe did not get a debuff.
Okay.
So, Kythe, I believe you were a 3-stack.
Yes, I had the 3-stack.
So you needed to go to beta on the second defamation.
when the other the second set of alpha, beta, gamma goes to the corners,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, because you need to go and get a debuff so that we have enough people to make.
Oh my gosh, this is so many combinations.
So it's the 3 stack that picks the thing up that finds out the negative space.
I'm
It's like
processing it.
there are a bunch of different rolls you can get, but each roll is like a 3-step process, right? If you have a stack, it is 1, do your stack, 2, get a buff, 3, combine, right? If you get a letter, it is if you get a short letter, it is get your buff, combine, avoid, right? If you I think that's it. If you have a long letter, it is stack, get your buff, combine, right? So it is, each roll is simple, it's just that there are a lot of different rolls you can get.
So it's the 3 stack that picks up the.
The 2 and the 3 stack
both
both
get a buff
go.
in the second set of defamation.
Because the unused person goes back to their corner, and that means that there are already 2 people there. So the 2 and the 3 stack are the second peoples at the other 2 corners.
Our goal at the end of the second set of defamations is to have 2 people with each buff. So the way that we do that is the unused person goes back to their corner, and the 2 stacks go to the remaining 2 corners, so we end up with 2 people with each color combo, and that allows us to handle the second set of towers, no matter what those end up being.
Yeah, 2 biases higher, 3 biases lower.
What?
For priority for those.
Yeah, so 2 is going clockwise, 3 is going counterclockwise.
Okay.
Log off. Bait into stack. Bait
Heals
into
are
stack.
gonna be wonky, by the way, so you guys may need to drop some things.
Right on the right.
Right.
And ace to 4. Second row, fire. Melee middle for fire.
Second row.
Front row, ice. It's gonna-
Okay, I got it.
it wasn't.
Matter, we're gonna kill.
One more?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
we have
this
time for one more. We got time. Let's do last pull right away. Ankle alignment. Beautiful.
Where?
Bait into stack.
Left
Spread
and
on the left. Ace to 4. Front row and fire. Second row, ice.
I have Esther.
You gotta get to the positions. Also,
Okay,
for the
I think we've
we'll call it here for
elevated.
tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
before we
they
end,
fire
before
went up.
before we end, so I'm seeing every time the melees. You guys need to pick which one of you is in and which one's out, because you constantly, every single time I'm seeing you guys dance back and forth. Just, you have to pick and stick with it, because it's not something that you can be kind of doing that dance for, or it's never going to be consistent.
I'm always in the triangle, right?
I
I've
don't know.
never.
Are you?
I'm supposed to be. Alice.
Okay,
is
so
the-
Alice
And
then
be on
should
the-
always
to-
be in front, yeah.
Yeah, I was late to getting to where I had to be there, so that might have caused some confusion.
But but
no.
even if there's confusion, just go to your spot. Don't try and adjust, because it's gonna.
Adjusting in this fight seems like it'll wipe us right off the
Yeah,
bat. So just
Unless
go to your
unless
spot.
you
personal responsibility.
Do you want to be inner, like triangle? If that's easier.
It's whatever. I just didn't get to the right spot in time. That was
Yeah.
my fault.
Well, for clarity, let's say that Serena is in her triangle and Alice is out, and that way everybody knows where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the.
And if you don't get to the right spot in time, then that's on you.
Okay.
The only reason I brought it up is because I saw you guys kind of going back and forth a lot, and then also both of you were going out to the line on fire a couple times, which it didn't wipe us at all, but it's very likely to wipe us, so it's one of you needs to be in on that. So
Okay.
it's just, yeah.
Nice work tonight, everyone.
But yeah,
that was some good
huge
progression.
Huge progress.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm.
You're
It's a
fine.
lot.
We
It's
did
a
good
lot.
tonight.
Yeah,
You're
we
doing
did-
Everyone
well.
did good tonight, including you. And like, I know that you're feeling miserable, and I'm sorry about that, but like, you did quantifiably a good job.
Sorry, I
And I
just
want to be clear about that.
Tuesday sucks because work.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
have to be in the office, so.
I mean, should we move to a different day? Should we do Thursday,
No,
Monday? instead of Tuesday,
I was.
Monday?
No, I was in the office until 5:30, so that caused issues.
Oh, don't feel bad about that. That was out of your control.
I literally got
Yeah,
home
okay.
at 7:30. I will try. I'm trying to watch videos. I just can't when I'm driving. So.
It's,
Yeah.
it's alright.
You definitely don't watch videos when you're
Yeah.
driving. Jesus Christ.
If
Yeah.
I'll be straight with you, if I find out that you watch a video while you're driving, I will yell at you. I would
Yeah,
rather
I'm
you
with
come
you. I'm with you.
unprepared than watch a video while driving.
Yeah, Jesus.
I don't think she was
Yeah.
gonna try that.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
I'm just
first
saying,
place,
the
but-
safety comes way above raid prep.
Yeah, there is nothing in a
I'm-
video game that is important enough to get in an auto accident for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're okay. We did fine today. I'm me calling
We did we
like
made
me.
good progress today. I'm
I
really
am
happy.
I am not bashing you for having that dance issue. I am pointing out what it was because I want to let you know how it can wipe us if two people are too far, if bait's wrong. That is, it doesn't matter who is doing it. If I see someone in the wrong place, I will say something because you won't know that you were in the wrong place, and if you don't know you're in the wrong place, then we don't learn anything. I'm not
Yeah, you-
giving you a hard time over it. I'm just saying, hey,
Yeah.
make sure we figure that out. Yeah. But we did awesome. Like we have made it back to our prog point and beyond on Tuesday. Still have an entire raid night this week. And we've already progged this week. Because last week we literally we did not even get our things assigned without wiping. Let alone soak a tower. This week we were getting to the second set of towers, which is the end of High Concept 1. And it seems like a ton, but this fight, the health bar actually goes down a lot faster than you'd expect. Especially because, 40% of it is literally burned away during a single mechanic at the end of the fight.
Really?
Yeah, because
I
you have to
didn't
get
know
it.
it was that bad.
Yeah, if you get it to 45 is technically doable. 44 is kind of safe. You want 42 or 3 before High Concept 2. And then literally you get the 100% damage increase, and then you do the Dominion mechanic while burning through that last 43% of the health, and that's it. The health bar drops quick. This fight is,
Yeah, we were in the low
I think
80s.
I think it's
By the time
technically
the
shorter
High
than
Concept
the
happened?
first phase. I think it is shorter. Not sure though. Yeah,
That's
it,
cool.
it's cool because
Alrighty.
we'll be making health prog and we'll be 80%, 60%, 60%, 50%, 50%, 40%, and then the next prog point is dead from 40%. Good job.
Alright, I have to go to bed now, so I'm gonna hop off.
If
Yeah,
anyone wants
rest
to
well.
sit and talk about high concept sometime tomorrow when I'm not in raid or Thursday before raid, let me know. I am happy to.
I'll watch stuff on.
Okay, it
Thursday.
looks like we're gonna need a sub for a while in December also.
Okay.
I assume that we will probably be missing some nights around. Actually, no, I guess we may not miss Christmas or New Year's because they're all weekends when we don't raid anyway.
Yep.
I am gonna be upstate during the New Year's week though, so. I will try
Raven
to raid, but I
is
will be
range
on-
DPS. I'm most likely. I haven't asked them, but I have a feeling Akumi would be fine filling as Fizz range, as machinist. Tends to be happy to do that kind of thing. So.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. I gotta go. So.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Good night.
And I will ask her, but
Yeah.
tends to be who is quick to be willing to assist.
Yeah.
Or
wanna
I
kill
could-
this
I
fucking
could-
fight.
Play some
I need-
dancer.
I want this guy dead.
I want
We
this
are-
guy dead. I
if-
don't want to be doing this into the new year. I don't want to be doing this for like half of 6.3.
If we can
What is
prog,
6.3 again?
if we can prog like
Early January.
Early January.
Early to mid.
if we can prog like we did tonight, most raid days, like going forward.
I think it's I think it's
we
feasible
will
for us to
have
kill by
it
the end of the
cleared
month,
before
like, or something like that
Christmas.
if we're doing that. But,
Mhm.
but I
We'll
do
see.
think that we will need to kind of. I
'Cause
don't know.
Limitless is honestly super easy, very fast prog. NA2 is literally NA1 again.
With like one extra twist.
It's just that you have to do your stack and spread within a single row. That's the only change.
Yep.
And then so it's literally like high concept 2 and Dominion. And Dominion is one of those mechanics that I'm not gonna say
Which
we
one is
won't have.
Dominion? Is that the
Dominion is the
that
rocks at the end where you have to
towers?
chase
That's
the
the towers?
towers. Yeah. So
Okay,
it's
that's
just
not too
it's very easy. But Kit, when we were getting to Dominion, she was like, don't take it for granted, because I guess like their group and a lot of other groups got to Dominion and then just wiped on Dominion for like days and days and days, because like there are some cursed fucking patterns that can happen. And so basically 4 of the members of the group have to be super good at understanding the mechanic and flexing in order to do Dominion cleanly.
Really?
Because 2 supports and 2 DPS need to be able to flex because of how wonky it gets. There's a system to it that makes it easy though, as long as everybody understands the flex. But the thing is, there's no fucking like rhyme or reason to where the towers go. All 4 can go to the west, 2 can go on one side, 2 can go on the other, 3 can go on one side, 1 can go on the other. It is
Okay.
so you can get some cursed fucking patterns. Like I think on our clear we literally got the 2 and 2 split west, which is the easiest one. I don't think we are gonna have trouble with it. But I wouldn't be surprised
But watch out.
if it came out of nowhere and bit us in the ass, like, because it's deceptive. But Limitless and NA2 I don't think we will have trouble with. High Concept 2 is also fun. Also, I found out how to skip Ego Death, even though it goes through Invuln. If you res at the right time, so you're in the animation of res, but you haven't technically resed yet, you can get through Ego Death and survive to the second half of the fight, but you don't go into like the cutscene thing. So you just have like 40 seconds that you can beat the boss while it's just sitting there doing nothing.
Huh.
But then you don't get
That's probably not worth it.
No, because if you get rezzed anyway other than the Phoenix in that situation, you don't get the damage buff. So
Yeah.
it's absolutely not worth it. boy howdy can you fucking pop off with 2 minutes potions and 100% damage increase.
Yeah. Wild of them to put a UCOB mechanic in fucking like Savage.
That's kind of a pattern with this fight, ain't it?
It is definitely
what other
them.
UCOB mechanics does it
Well,
have?
no, it's definitely them toying with the idea of more ultimate style stuff in a Savage, like the whole like untargetable debuff suit
Yeah, that's
mechanic.
more,
Like,
more what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah,
Not UCOB
cheers.
specifically.
it definitely seems like this is a test bed for whether or not that works well. I personally love it, but I'm definitely biased. I find that shit really cool. But hey, I'm always down for them trying new things. If every raid tier was exactly the same, I'd be fucking bored. I don't want it to turn into WoW, where, yeah, you get 14 new bosses with a raid tier, but 11
They all
of
do the
them,
same shit.
11 of them are a tank and spank, and then 3 of them have complex mechanics. Final
Just
Fantasy.
release Shiva again, just once. Only time they do it.
Did I tell you I was trying to convince the fucking members, like some of the best raiders from the WoW guild I was running with, to like level characters and do blind prog on E8S and do Shiva with me? Like,
that's gonna be
just-
the first thing
I
you show
wanted
them.
I wanted to just have them go in the fucking deep end. Like, and I was at the point where I was like, I will literally, like, when you clear, like, I will like give fucking like X like dollars to every member of the team that managed to manage, like reward it, make it a reward thing. Like, but I just wanted to see them do it. Also, I just really want to prog that fight again, which is weird. I fucking love it. Did you ever see the did you ever see the hell rules that they did, that TPS I think did? I mean, a few groups did it, but I know TPS cleared it with the insane rule set. It was like
Don't
a
they always
charity
do
thing.
that? Like FF Logs puts up like a challenge condition.
Yeah, it was
for groups
yeah,
to
it was
do?
like a I didn't know who made it, but it's like for a charity thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
And
know the details. I just
the
remember
Shiva
seeing, like,
one is
seeing it on-
mental.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, they're
Let's see
all
if
mental.
I'm gonna see if I can find the list of rules for the
They're
Shiva one.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know if people have really been doing that as much anymore, but I remember it being a thing, like last expansion.
Yeah, I feel like I don't hear about that.
Okay, I found the list of rules for the Shiva one.
Alright.
Players may only use a quarter of the arena, so northwest, east, southeast, or southwest, post Diamond Frost cast until the start of Lights Rampant. So between the first like 2 major mechanics, you can only stay in 1/4 of the arena. Players, this is one that scares the shit out of me. Players inflicted by orbs from Lights Rampant are not allowed to take any orbs. So, yeah. The combination of 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS is not allowed for the ad phase split platforms. I love that one. Each tank is only allowed to use a stun 1 time. Post ad phase, players are not allowed to actively move the boss around the room. Small amounts of movement for a mechanic is exempt from this, obviously. Unintended.
So, like, is that happening while she does like the teleport thing then?
Yep, literally the entire second half of the fight, you cannot move the boss from the center of the room unless she moves herself. Meaning you can't do any of the cheese strats for like the windows and stuff and knock
Yeah, you
back.
have to do them legitimately.
Morna Fa, this is the best one. Is Amet still in the call? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yep.
Morna Fa can only be shared with a maximum of 7 players for the first hit, for the first time it comes out. And that number must be reduced by 1 player for all remaining Morna Fas. So you know how the Morna Fas get stronger each time it happens? You also have to reduce the number of people soaking it by 1 each time.
Bad.
Yeah, so you have to kill it faster. You have to kill fast so you don't see too many of them, and you have to spend tank invulns on some of them.
Yeah.
Good old GCD healing.
During first Worm's Lament, players cannot soak their red and blue debuff in the intended order from lowest to highest. DPS.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole point is to like.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
meant to
make
make it
even healers,
insane.
yeah.
Yeah. DPS are not
because it's
DPS are not allowed to soak the 4-man tower during isolate, so you have to finagle the debuff amounts that you get in order to make sure tanks and healers can soak the 4-man tower. A minimum of 1 player is not allowed to slide for the entirety of the fight. They're just banned from sliding. So they
That'd
have
be
to be
me.
rescued for the
Put me in, coach.
Or they
player.
just-
Oh, yeah, this one. I forgot about this. After the second Worm's Lament cast, players cannot receive active heals for the rest of the fight. They can only receive hots that were applied beforehand, self-heals, or, like, heals incidental things.
So that means you can't even AoE heal. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
that's
and
gotta be a
also,
no for me there.
you can't use tank LB3 and you can't have any deaths. Those are all the rules. It's just an insane concept, and I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
Now, has anyone actually beat
Oh yeah,
this
no, they clear.
with
Yeah,
rules?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I need to
TPS.
see that video.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, we're talking about people who are in like full bis,
Yeah.
extremely skilled.
They
players
are the
who do
people
things
who
really
made
well.
the strats for the fight, the regular fight, so they know the strats and the fight more than literally anyone. So they're making new strats for this, and like
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, it took TPS a long fucking time to get the Shiva one. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is like a challenge for people who have already fully optimized the fight the normal way.
Yeah.
it's just insane. Like, it's such an interesting concept, though. I love the idea of like self-imposed hard modes. The Shiva one is just one that, and I know the fight well enough that hearing the rule set makes me go, huh?
Yeah. Ugh, Shiva. What is it about the second tier that's just miserable?
I mean, Shiva, the thing is with Shiva, it was explicitly like, I can sit here and point to the reason that fight was had problems. Like, it is very clear what that was, and that is that it did not do a good job of, there wasn't a what's the word, feedback. The feedback for what happened when you fucked up Lights Rampant
Yeah.
was all the same sound effect, all the same visual, and then everything else went off also. It was
Yeah,
not...
it's just like, oh, everything exploded, no idea why.
And like the sound effect for a chain breaking and the sound effect for a orb exploding were almost identical. They were technically different, but
Yeah.
they are almost identical. So like, without using like a parsing program, it was pretty much impossible to figure out what exactly killed you. And so it was
I
like,
feel like I kind of got a sense for the difference between those two sound effects, but it's still.
oh,
fucking
by
sucked.
the end, yeah. But like, that is
Ugh.
one of those things. And Square Enix is usually amazing about their feedback, like for that, like feedback in that sense. Like, so that fight having such terrible feedback for that one mechanic just made it that much more wonky. And I do not think it would have been nearly as hard to prog if like there was even like a chat thing like that showed up, like a tether snaps and like, or something like something to let you know what the initial cause of death was. I think that fight would not have been as hard to kind of nail
Yeah.
down.
Wonder how it would have gone if we didn't do.
I just think it was one of those things where like once you learned one of them and it just worked. Like it
Yeah.
the effort it would take, because I tried to learn the Sharingan one everyone was obsessed with, and I never managed to do it correctly. I just thought I didn't, and I know it was technically better, but to me it felt worse because I was just used to Ilya by then. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to go back and do fucking conga line chain lightning. I was talking to people about going back and doing fights and trying to think of just the like categorically the worst possible strat that still resolves the mechanic, like for fights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you make the definitively worst, advanced relativity strat that is unquestionably the worst possible way to do it, but still successfully completes the mechanic? What is the ugliest Lions fucking E12S Lions thing? What is the ugliest pattern you can make that doesn't kill anyone? Like, how small of an area can you cram an entire raid group into and have all the things go off?
Okay, hold on. No, somebody just posted in your Discord in P7. If you're on Dark Knight, the boss's hitbox extends into the gate when you're like loading into the zone.
Yeah.
Right, and you can't hit it normally because because of how stuff works. But if you're on Dark Knight, what you can do is you can pop Salted Earth and then use the whatever the follow-up is called, I forget, and that'll pull the boss while the gate is still up.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go into. I wish I had Dark Knight level that would go into normal to see it.
I don't know if that works in normal, but it seems to work in EX. Very savage. Yeah. There's this screenshot of it, like, so the boss will hit you, but you can't hit the boss while the gate is up. So the only way that you won't die is if you're in a cutscene.
So funny.
Wait, which gate?
The thing around you
the
when you
little
spawn
circle that you're
in Agdistus.
when you're loading into the zone.
Oh.
Because the
You can pull the
hitbox
boss
is
while
all the
that's
way
still
there.
up.
Oh, yes. Okay, I understand.
That's so funny.
That's so funny.
You said they posted a picture of it?
Yeah, they did. Here, I can send it to you.
Yeah, you said it. I want to see it.
Sorry, guys, we're starting.
Yeah, just go into normal and pull. It's even worse than like the no timer, no normal pulls. It's the we haven't even gotten out of the box yet, and you've pulled.
Yeah, like Paladin.
Oh my god, they're
from
literally
instantly
now.
Oh, so these people are viewing the cutscene. So like, they went long enough into the fight. They were already on the proximity.
I'm sorry.
Amazing. That's so funny.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hop
People
off.
in cutscenes are invulnerable.
Yeah, so they're just waiting there.
Yeah, so they're just chilling.
All right, I'm gonna dip. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, stream. I'm gonna end for the night. I'll see y'all later. Bye.